Hey, man. Hey, MGTOWs. You know, we have to be the men. We have to be the logical ones around here because there's so many children running around here. There's so many idiots running around here.
This fruitcake calls himself Traversable MGTOW. He recently posed a question to me and YouTubers like me in a mind-numbing 35-minute video where he talks in circles, repeating himself again and again. Here's the crux of it.
Hey, Pedo Bear, why do you use a fuzzy bear aimed at children to talk about adult subjects? And that's the question I ask, and it's the only question. I do not deflect from that question, and I do not move on from that question. So far, no one has answered that first question. That's the only question. Hey, Pedo Bear, why do you use a fuzzy bear character to aim at a target audience that is less than 18, then talk about adult subjects? Why do these pedos pose, they use pedo bears and pedo bunnies and pedo rabbits and pedo raccoons to pose serious questions to children? They want to move it along. They want to move it into ad hominems or...
They'll get you those ad hominems.
Why do they use the animated cartoon characters to draw in, to bait children under the age of 18 into adult conversations that we have around here? I get so sick of these idiots trying to deflect, trying to move the question into these gray areas. There is no gray area with this question. This armored skeptic, when I look at that, all I see is an immature little child. His girlfriend, what's her name, all I see is an immature little child. When I look at bearing things, a bear. He's using a bear to pose questions about adult questions about sexual evolution and about marriage and about feminism. If you don't want feminism in your schools, then take the high road on this and don't bring feminism imposed as a fuzzy bear, as a fuzzy fucking bear, and bring it to YouTube and bring it to all. You have to take the high road as a man at one point in your life. Are they angling at children to talk about adult subjects? The answer to that would be yes, they are. There's no other logical answer in that. And I think YouTube sees my point, and I think a lot of people see my point. These idiots, the armor skeptic, these anti-feminist pooners, even Yo Baxa, the anti-feminist, uses a simple little dog character hoping on bringing children into his area. And yes, I am very stern on this subject. I will not bend from this question until one of them answers it properly. So far, all I get is lip service and deflections. I got it from Tyler, I got it from Immortal, I get it from these bear characters. I get it from all of them, the next diversion, the next deflection to the question. It usually starts with an ad hominem, but I suppose I will have to endure another attack of the Mungs. An army of mongoloid little children that they've breeded with cartoon bear characters.
Nigger, I've never spoken to you in my life. The extent of our communication has been 2 YouTube comments I've directed at you in the last week. One was on your video and the other was on a turd-flinging monkey video. So you really show the level of shit you speak when you make statements like this.
I will not bend from this question until one of them answers it properly. So far, all I get is lip service and deflections. I got it from Tyler, I got it from Immortal, I get it from these bear characters.
Now let's address your claims about my audience, or as you call them, my army of mongoloid little children.
But I suppose I will have to endure another attack of the Mungs. An army of mongoloid little children that they've breeded.
Army of mongoloid little children that they've bred, you spectacular fuckwit. Now you make some assertions in the form of a question about my choice of avatar and how it relates to my audience.
Hey, Pedo Bear, why do you use a fuzzy bear character to aim at a target audience that is less than 18, then talk about adult subjects?
3.2% of my audience is under 18. So if that's the demographic I'm targeting, I'm not doing a very fucking good job, am I? Now why do I use a bear avatar? Well, that's simple. When I started my channel, it wasn't in my best interests career-wise to reveal my identity, so the use of an avatar was in order, and bearing has been my nickname for well over a decade. Sugar Tits came up with it shortly after we met because I reminded her of an angry bear whenever I cracked the shits at something. So the reason I use a bear avatar should be obvious. It's to lure kids to my channel where I can groom them and eventually molest their underage buttholes, you stupid, stupid cunt.
Put your face up there. I don't care what you put up there. If you want to talk adult subjects, put an adult face, or like I have, an X.
Right, so the new rule of YouTube is you've got to either put your face in your videos or a letter. Or do you specifically mean use an X?
An X.
Hey, I've just realised something about you. I've cracked the code, buddy. Your secret is out, motherfucker. Now, it was lovely to meet you and everything, but may I suggest you avoid the topic of pedophilia for a while? It's racked up a fair amount of attention on your channel recently, and it's almost starting to look like projection.
Child pornography. Pedos to bait children. Child pornography. Child pornography. The child porn addict that likes to look at pictures of little boys naked. Little children. An open pedophile. Child pornography. An open pedophile. Why child porn should be legal. Pedos. Children. Became a child porn addict. I'm not none of those things.
Have a great day.